Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion. This is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. First of all, before we get into any kind of Nintendo Switch stuff or anything in-depth like that, let's talk about something frivolous and crazy, which is, if you've ever wondered what the inside of a Pokeball was like, because, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, it's not nice to trap those little creatures in that little sphere. Well, MASUDA says it's like a very fancy hotel, so I guess we're not supposed to feel bad for the Pokemon anymore because it's not so bad. It's like a very fancy hotel. They can do anything they want in there. They can, you know, lounge around watching TV or go for a swim, or could it really all fit in a Pokeball? That seems a bit much, but anyways, that's what he says. Now let's get on to some bad news about the Nintendo Switch, which is that a lot of people are like, hey, thanks Nintendo for finally telling us some stuff about it, like its name and the controllers and whatnot, but what about the specs? How powerful is it? What is the price? All of this kind of stuff. And Nintendo, and you know, specifically what games are going to be available at launch or coming in general, and Nintendo says, we will talk about that next year. So this year, no more information. It's just what we've got. We'll have to wait till next year to find out price and specs and games. Ah well, at least we know the name now, right? But since facts are not to be found, we can take a look at a couple rumors. Some rumors state, and again, these are just rumors, treat them with, as such, grain of salt, all of that, but they seem likely. One rumor is that motion controls will in fact be enabled. They're in those, each side of those Joy-Con controllers apparently has motion control ability. People have noticed that there's a little black, shiny piece of plastic on the sides of them, which are similar to the front of a Wiimote. So it will be able to, you'll be able to use it to point at things on the screen, which would make sense because if the touch screen does have touch capabilities, if it is a touch screen, which is something we don't know for sure yet, although rumors say yes, it is a touch screen and it is multi-touch for the first time in Nintendo history. So if that's the case, how would that work? Well, you'd have to have something that could interact with your TV when it's in console mode. Mold. Ew. Mold. Gross. Anyways, now I'm thinking about mold. That's disgusting. Anyways, if it's in console mode, I said it again. Anyways, I'm not going to edit that out. Let's just keep going. If it is in console mode, how could you do touchscreen stuff? You can't touch your TV. Well, it will have infrared detection from the Joy-Con controllers, supposedly, according to the rumor. We've also all been wondering how much battery could this Switch screen possibly have, and according to the rumor, it's about 3 hours. So it'd be nice if it were more like 5, but it's not, so we'll have to take 3. And a lot of people have been wondering if this will be the first Nintendo console that will be region-free, and according to the rumors, yes, it definitely will be region-free, which, if true, is amazing, and I hope it is, but I kinda doubt it is, because Nintendo really likes to regionize their games, have different localizations for each region. They don't want to have you playing even the British version of a game over in the Americas because of differences of sensibilities and things like that, so who knows. And then our final story for the day is about, you might remember last week, maybe it was less than a week ago. It's been such a blur since the announcement of the Switch. But you might remember that I said that Nintendo stock had risen. I misspoke, so correction there. It had risen prior to the announcement. In hours leading up to the announcement, it rose 5%. Immediately after the announcement, it plummeted 6.5% because I guess the people buying the stock didn't think that it was that good of an announcement? I don't know. It seems weird, but it will not surprise me if I'm updating you in just a few more days saying, hey, it's risen 10% or something crazy like that, so we shall see. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys in a couple days, or maybe a few days for Halloween, a special spooky, scary Halloween edition. Not really, but anyways, see you then. Bye, guys.